Hello, my name is Mario for KX Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey guys, so today is going to be my 2-week update from in between August 9th to August 22nd. But before we get started, I'd just like to say, if you enjoy this content and you want to support me, I'd appreciate if you subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend, be appreciated. And even before we get started, I'd just like to show my American brothers this t-shirt here. This ain't a political channel, but just for fun. It says Trump. If they don't want him as president, we'll take him as prime minister. So there you go. And it was a friend of mine. She made this for me, and I thought you guys may enjoy the humor. So anyway, so let's get started. First, I'd like to talk about the IFBB Pro. Just want to talk about, like, if you guys saw I think it was my last 2-week update video or the one before that, I was talking about Ivan Bodybuilding, how he was saying that Derek Lunsford, Mr. Olympia, was not improving. Okay, he's saying, he's just enjoying being Mr. Olympia, you know, traveling around and being with his wife and kid and all this stuff. And I'm like, I couldn't understand how Mr. Olympia, okay, with, I guess, the greatest coach ever, Hani Rambod, are not going to improve. I couldn't figure that out. So I made that statement in one of those 2 videos. And just this week, Ivan Bodybuilding made a video where Derek has improved his chest, right? So he's saying, I didn't put on a lot of mass, but he just, you know, improved certain weaknesses that he had. And I'm like, yeah, well, that makes sense. I'm like, I couldn't see how, you know, Mr. Olympia and with Hani Rambod are not going to make improvements. It really didn't make much sense to me. But so it's kind of nice that Ivan made that video. Second, I just want to make like a comment on, like, both Nick Power and Strength channel and Ivan were saying about Brett Wilkin had taken a year off just to be with his family and all this stuff. But they didn't mention nothing. Well, first, it had nothing to do with that. It's because he had a stomach virus or stomach issues, so he kept throwing up during his prep, so he couldn't do it anymore. So that's why he pulled out. And I'm like, well, that was pretty big news. Like, at least in my opinion, that was pretty big news. So I didn't understand how these 2 big channels, right, did not know that the guy had a stomach virus. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird. But I guess, the next video after that, Nick actually mentioned that he did have a stomach virus. So I figure I'd throw that out there as well. Second, I want to talk about the Olympia. On their YouTube site, they just put out a video, and it's like this week, right, or just last week or whatever. But they're like 2 months, like something like 2 months behind or something like that, or weeks behind. They're like, they're not even up to date. I end up shutting it off. I'm like, they're not even talking about what's happening now. They're talking about what happened, like, back in the New York Pro and this and that, and not even like stuff that was important from there. It's just like it's like the video is like we were at that time frame, not this time here. It's like, I'm like, it didn't make much sense. Like, I don't know how you can market your product when you're not even in the same time as what's happening, at least within a week or 2 weeks. You know what I mean? They're like weeks past. You know what I'm saying? So really did not make much sense to me why they're that far back. But whatever. Like the Olympia is an interesting animal in many ways. I guess that's one of them. Second, like, one other thing I don't understand is why these shows, like these qualifying shows and all that, are not giving their shows out for free. Why do we have to pay for them? Like, if you watch a hockey game or basketball game, football, baseball, it's all free. Just go put it on TV and that's free, and they make their money through advertisement. why doesn't the Olympia and the NPC, I guess, the IFBB Pro, whatever they are, why don't they do the same thing? And I was just thinking, like, they don't have to give it free to everybody. Pick the channels that have the channels that are the biggest channels, okay, and offer it to them for free, and they can offer it to their subscribers for free. And the benefit of that is that they'll be talking about that. I mean, they're talking about it anyways. You listen to Ivan, you listen to Nick, they're talking about what the shows are coming up, so they're doing it anyways. So now they'll talk about your show, then they'll show your show, right? They'll show your show, and then you can increase your advertising. I don't see why people have to pay. It doesn't make much sense. But anyways, that's a suggestion there to to whoever might be listening, that, you know what, give it to them for free. Get them to advertise for you, because they're doing it anyways, and then they can give it to their subscribers for free, and then everybody's happy. Everybody wins, right? So, yeah, we'll leave that there, and I think that's about it. Yeah. So, anyways, I just want to talk about the good news. So anybody that's been following me from the beginning, you would have known that my shifts at work are 3 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off, and they're all 12-hour shifts, except for the one Sunday. But whatever, it's still a write-off. So I don't really work out after a 12-hour shift. I'm already wiped anyways, and if I worked out after the 12-hour shift, I wouldn't have no life whatsoever. It would just be like work out, sleep. You wouldn't know what's going on in society or anything like that. It'd be like it would be just too much emotionally, and it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't help with my recovery or anything like that. So basically, I would always have to take 3 days off or 4 days off, right? So I'd have to compress all my workouts in 4 days or 3 days, and then I'd have like 4 or 3 day recovery, which is way too much recovery all at once, and at least between working out, not between body parts, but between working out altogether. And it's too much working out all at once as well. Like, if I have to work out 3 days straight at high intensity, I mean, by the time I go back to work, I'm pretty wiped out. So this new shift here, which is my old shift I used to have, but now I'm getting back in, and I'm going to be back on it. It's 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 2 days off, and they're going to be 10-hour shifts. So I won't be so wiped. I'm still not gonna work out on those days there. I'm gonna use those as my recovery days, and a 2 day recovery between workouts is pretty good. It's not bad. And then I'll have, like, let's say Monday, Tuesday I'm gonna work, then Wednesday I'll be working out. Then I have Monday, Thursday, Friday off. Then Saturday, Sunday I'll be working out. So basically, what I'm gonna do is every Wednesday is gonna be legs. Every Saturday is going to be calves, back and biceps and rear delts and traps as well. And then every Sunday is going to be chest, shoulders, and triceps. So that's going to be the whole setup. So I think it's going to be work really awesome. It's going to be great for recovery, great for stimulation. Emotionally, it's going to be a lot better. So my recovery is going to be a lot better. And another thing is, like, now, if on this shift I am now, let's say I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, I usually get my massages on the Thursday after I work out legs and chest. After I compress the two together, which is two big body parts. So then I go for my massage, and then the next day I'm working out back. Well, most of the massages in my back anyway, so I'm not really going high intensity on my back, so I kind of lose a workout there. But now, what's going to be awesome is that I'll be doing legs on Wednesday without doing any chest. I'll just be able to focus on legs and really, like, go to complete failure and really give her. And then I'll go for my massage after that. Then I have 2 days of recovery from the workout and the massage, right? Which is a lot of recovery that you need. So I'll be off Thursday and Friday for recovery. Then Saturday I come in, and I should be pretty good to do back, right? So that's a big change, which anybody that knows bodybuilding should appreciate. That it should make a lot of big differences in my health, my strength, and my physique as well, right? So so that's that's the good news. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be really interesting to see what results I get. And yeah, so that's about it. I'm not really going to talk about any PRs. Like if you've seen my past videos, I'm really talking about removing your old injuries if you have any, right? If you have any present injuries, you need to get them fixed and bring yourself back to where you were before. Because if you have any scar tissue, any knots, any misalignments, anything, you're just not going to get your full potential. You're not going to be able to perform at the level that if you're looking to perform at a high level, you won't be able to, because you have these restrictions. So they have to be removed. And for me, like all of July, it's been like a healing month for me. So at the end of June, I did a major release in my shoulder, and it was like a lot of knots or hang-ups or whatever tension really released. Then after that, my massage therapist really released a lot in my right lower back, so all on my right side, right? So I was hoping to get some really big workouts in July, and it never happened. I had to scale it back to a high volume, medium style workouts. I couldn't go to the high intensity like I wanted, but it's all part of the process. I mean, you can't move forward if you're not healthy. Okay, that's not even an argument. That's it. If you're not healthy, you're not gonna be able to move forward. So you have to be healthy. Then you have to be strong, and then your size will come with it. So you know what I mean? I had to be patient. Good thing that I'm constantly aware of that, so I didn't freak out over it. You know what I mean? I let the body do its recovery. I let it do what it needed to do. And remember, when you're releasing a lot of old injuries, your body's been used to that. I'd say an injury for 30 years. Well, it's been used to that injury, so now it's not going to readjust itself all in one day. It's going to take a little while, right? And every injury is different, and every person's different, so it depends on the situation. But yeah, so you gotta be patient, and the benefits will come. Today I did chest. I got some PRs on some stuff, which wasn't real big ones, but just small PRs on some small exercises. But on my bench press, I can really feel my chest is a lot weaker, but that's because it's a lot of my issues are in my sternum middle trap area. So that has to come back. My diamond push-ups, right, which I used for my triceps, I didn't even get one. I couldn't even get a half, right? So totally exhausted, totally weak, but that's okay. That'll come back. That'll come back. Just gotta be patient and be smart about it. Don't push yourself beyond what you can do, and just let the body do what it needs to do. So yeah. So basically, that's been it for me for the past 2 weeks. I've just been building myself back up. We'll see what happens. Next week, I have another massage, so we'll see what happens. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'll be doing back and then shoulders again on Saturday. We'll see how I build up, but but whatever, everything's working out good. No complaints. Just you have to be flexible. You have to adapt to the situations that you get, and stay positive. Okay, so anyways, we'll leave it there. Just remember as well, stick to your diet. Very important, right? Do your EAAs or whatever. EEAs or whatever they are, BCAs, whatever you're doing. Do your aminos, do your protein drinks. Just stick to your diet, because the body is recovering, right? So even though you're not recovering from a workout, you're recovering from a healing experience. So you still got to stick to your diet, and yeah, think good things will happen. So we'll leave it there, and we'll talk to you in 2 weeks. Thank you.